Have you ever been in a long, boring meeting and it was so bad that they brought donuts to make people feel better?
That's not the way to make people feel better.
I know, right? Yet you have to sit there and it seems like forever. Or you're stuck on a plane or sitting in a traffic jam and can't move.
I hate it when this happens. Nothing to do but wait.
But we don't have to.
Oh, really? So what do you do?
I have a secret. I do stealthy exercises. In fact, I'm doing one right now. Can you tell?
No, you're really doing something?
And in this video, we look at all the tiny, almost invisible things you can do anytime and anywhere. They won't make you fit by themselves, but they are good for when you don't have other options. Diabetes sucks.
But at Simply Diabetes, we can help you manage your diabetes cheaper and easier.
We are not medical professionals. We are people with diabetes, just like you.
Welcome. If you find this information useful, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends about us. We, I mean people in general, do a lot of sitting. In the car, waiting rooms, on public transit, work, in front of the computer, or TV, on a plane, and on and on. That's a lot of sitting.
And all this sitting is not good for us. In fact, they say sitting is the new smoking.
I don't know about that.
I'm not sure they're comparable, but it's clear that sitting too much is bad.
But it's difficult to avoid in most cases. If you're working, sometimes you have to sit.
Maybe not. I use a standing desk. It's a lifesaver.
But if you don't have this option, you just need to exercise and you'll be fine.
There's more and more research about how moving is crucial to our well-being. It's also a way to keep sugar spikes at bay. Yet, we often don't do enough. One reason is that people don't have time or opportunity.
So what then?
Then we do stealthy exercises. They are very helpful when you truly don't have time, or when you feel awkward in public, or simply when you can't do anything else. Like my mom, she broke her hip and was bedridden for 8 long weeks. We still found a way for her to exercise.
Trust you to come up with something like that.
But the point is, if a bedridden person can exercise, so can you. Even if you're always sitting and always in the public eye.
Okay, so show us already.
Sure. But before I do, click the like button and subscribe to our Simply Diabetes channel so you never miss our new videos.
For that, you need to hit the bell button.
Okay, let's start with exercises when we are sitting. This could be at the desk or in the car waiting for the light to change, in a waiting room, or even at the desk. The first one is the glute squeeze. Tighten your butt muscles, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, and then release. Repeat discreetly. Another variation is to squeeze and hold as long as you can. Actually, you can also do this while standing or lying down. You can even do it while speaking in public. It's a well-known trick of opera singers who need to sustain a note for a long time. Oh! If you squeeze and hold your butt, you can breathe out for longer than you otherwise would. You can also try seated leg lifts. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and hold for a few seconds. Alternate legs. This one is perfect if you are sitting by a table. The tabletop covers what you're doing. You can try core bracing. Tighten your abs like someone's about to poke your stomach. Hold for as long as you can. Don't forget to breathe. You can also hold and release in quick succession. It's great when you have a table in front of you or if you're sitting in an audience and the lights are down. You can try finger extensions. Stretch your fingers wide, hold, then curl them tight. Repeat for hand strength. Go as fast as you can. You can hide this exercise under a table. Toe tap. Gently tap your toes while you're keeping your heels on the ground. You can also do heel raises. This one is the opposite of the previous one. Keep your toes on the ground and lift the heels. Ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly and do slow ankle rolls. This one is great for joint mobility. I do it a lot.
In the pool.
That's true. Basically, you can stealthily keep squeezing and holding or squeezing and releasing any muscle in your body.
With all due respect, I don't see these doing very much. Yes, you're tightening your muscles here and there, but come on.
You're right in that you can't get a six-pack abs this way. But these exercises actually do something very helpful. They use up the sugar in your bloodstream. Not a huge amount, but every little bit helps. They strengthen us a little. Not hugely, and they aren't meant to replace a weightlifting session. But again, it helps, and they make us feel better. When my mom fell and broke her hip, she was unable to move for a while. Tightening and releasing her muscles was just about the only thing she could do. And she did it religiously, many times a day. It helped immensely. After she was cleared for physical therapy, she was able to make progress quickly. She's not ready for a marathon quite yet, but she'll be able to walk on her own, which is an amazing feat for a woman in her mid-80s. This next group of exercises can be done while standing in line, waiting for something, or at the bus stop, or even while walking. Calf raises. Climb onto your toes and slowly lower. Looks like you're shifting away. Thigh isometrics. Press your knees and thighs together, release and tighten again. Pulse like this, or press and hold. Posture reset. Stand tall. Tuck your pelvis slightly and pull your shoulders back and down. If you have a habit of rounding your back, this one will feel very unnatural at first. But keep trying. It will become second nature soon. Shoulder blade squeezes. Pretend you're holding a pencil between your shoulder blades. Hold and release. Subtle shoulder rolls. Slow, small shoulder rolls can loosen tension and activate muscles. You can also use objects as props. For example, grip squeeze. Squeeze a small object like a small ball or a bag handle for grip strength. Hold for as long as you can. Release, relax, and do it again. Or you can try back press. Press your back lightly into a wall or chair to engage back and core muscles. Hold for as long as you can. Release and do it again. Inner thigh squeeze. Hold a small object like a book or bag between your knees and squeeze. The next one, you will need stairs or some kind of step. When standing on a step or curb, raise and lower your heels slightly. This one is great for calves. Or you could try a slow march. March in place with small steps. If you keep it subtle, it just looks like you're shifting your weight. If you want more intensity and don't care that people around you notice, just march in place. This one is great for when you're standing in line.
I always thought a slow march was when there was lots of snow on the ground and you had to stay home.
Right. Isometric arm flex. Press your palms together in front of your chest and push your hands together against each other. Hold for as long as you can. It engages chest and arms. Tote bag curl. Hold your bag by the handle and slowly curl your arm like a mini bicep curl. Don't forget you have 2 arms. Any muscle group will do. Or you can try mindful tension. Pick any muscle group, tighten it without moving, glutes, abs, thighs, and hold for 5 to 10 seconds while breathing calmly. Or pulse between tightening and releasing. So these are my to-go exercises when I have no time and no space to do much. They aren't a replacement for a real workout, but they are easy to squeeze into the busiest day and nobody will know.
And into your body. We have a lot more about diabetes that we want to share with everyone. Help us spread these videos. Give us a like and subscribe to the Simply Diabetes channel. Click the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos.
And don't forget to tell your friends.
See you next week.
Until then, keep your blood sugar in the healthy range.